let's say I'm a technical person, I'm interested in joining a tech sales organization. Can you tell me a bit about the kind of career opportunities, what the progression looks like for someone maybe starting from the bottom?
Yeah, sure. So there's a couple of paths, but the main path, if you were to be a purist in sales, just go into purely sales, you would start into a business development role or a sales development role. They're called a BDR or an SDR. And it's an entry level role, and I won't lie to you, it's a grind, right? That's the highest barrier to entry is having the personal skills of being a BDR and SDR, because what you're really doing is getting on the phones, getting on the emails, and developing business. You're doing cold outreach, cold emails. You're on the phones, kind of like what we talk about, where you talk about, oh, there's some call center that's just calling and spamming people to try and get some business. Hopefully you're not spamming people. You are actually intentfully trying to find your target market the good old-fashioned way, and letting the numbers do the work. And with that, that probably takes a good 1 to 2 years of picking up phones, setting appointments, trying to qualify opportunities to then pass on to an account executive, which is further up the chain. So you could do that for a couple of years. There are some other paths that you could do. I've just had someone who is in sales engineering. So if you have a technical background and you want to get into sales, you could be a sales engineer. And that would mean that you are basically, there's this dynamic duo between the account executive and the sales engineer. And you're basically the technical support and answering the questions that the account executive does not know, because they're often not technical. So you could potentially look, if you've got a little bit of sales experience or looking to get into that world and you've got a good technical background, then you could be a sales engineer as well. So those are your two main pathways if you are coming from a technical background, which I presume a lot of your audience would be.